Hi, I'm Gorgeous Gold. Welcome to my channel. If you are returning, thank you so much for your support. I love you guys. I appreciate you. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button. Also, guys, follow me on social media. All of the information will be down below in the description box. And then to book a private reading, that information will also be in the description box. I'm doing a reading for Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. This is the water signs weekly energy update. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I would like to ask the universe to place a bubble around me and anyone tuning into this video. Fill it with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. I'd like to ask the universe to use me as a channel for the water sign collective. Wow, all 4 of your cards came out at once. So we are doing readings a little bit different now. I normally pull oracle cards at the end, but I've decided to start pulling oracle cards at the beginning, and then I will use tarot cards to clarify the themes. So your themes for this week, water signs, are leadership, invention, deceit, and boredom. So I'm seeing that, sorry about that. I'm seeing that you're literally this week, someone hasn't been being honest with you, or maybe you haven't been being honest with yourself, and the truth is being revealed. The truth is starting to come out on certain situations that maybe you've been asking questions about for a while now. Boredom is saying that there's stuff happening in your life. You're awakening to the truth, and you're bored with the way that things have been going in your life. And I don't mean bored in the sense of like, oh, I need some excitement. You're bored with being lied to. You're bored with you having to repeat the same cycles time and time again and learn and meet the same kind of people and date the same kind of people. You're bored with that. You're bored with continuing these cycles. Because of that boredom and whatever truth is revealed this week, you're deciding to invent something new. You're deciding to take leadership and to take the lead in your life and to change the direction and the dynamic of the things that you have been going through. You are trying to work hard to call something else in, to do something different than you've done before. It also feels like this week is going to bring you an opportunity to start something new. You kind of been faced with an ultimatum. Whatever this deceit is, it's going to make you be faced with an ultimatum. And the deceit can be from someone in a relationship, or it can be that you were lying to yourself about your goals or what it is that you wanted to do or who you wanted to be around. It could be your family lying to you, or it could just be, it doesn't have to be anything intense, and it's also nothing to fear at all. Eventually, everything done in the dark does come to the light, and that is what is happening this week, but it's leading you to take charge of your life and to move in a different way and to reinvent yourself, so to speak. Let's get some clarity for the deceit card. What's going on with the deceit card? Yeah, the 5 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles fell out first. So you've been feeling left out in the cold. Whatever this deceit is, it's going to hurt. It's going to sting. Anytime something, you find out that the Moon card and the 2 of Wands. Anytime you find out that something didn't go as planned or something's not happening the way that you thought it was going to happen, it does hurt. But I feel that once you find this deceit out or the truth is revealed, you begin to reflect on the truth that you just revealed, and it causes you to make a spiritual-based decision. You move immediately to carry your pentacles somewhere else. You instantly move to create a new future and a new vision for yourself. You don't want to remain trapped in the same cycles. So you're not going to choose, you're deciding that you're no longer going to be left in the cold. You're deciding that it is not worth it to you to stay trapped in a cycle of lies and deceit. You don't want to lie to yourself, and you don't want anyone else to deceive you. So you're stepping up in a place of honesty now. whatever this truth is, and maybe the truth is just a revelation that you've had about some patterns or something that's been occurring in your life time and time again. You're now receiving a truth, a revelation about why this is happening. It allows you to move away from seeing yourself and seeing your life as always being stuck in the cold. I feel like if this is friendships, because for some of y'all, that, so sorry about that, guys. A call came in. But for some of you guys, this is a friendship. You're seeing you're seeing your friends for who they truly are, and maybe some of the people that you thought were your friends in life weren't. So now you're moving away from them. Whatever the deceit is, you're moving away from it. So it's nothing to fear. It's nothing to worry about. You handle it like a champ, water signs. That's really the way to put it. And it instantly makes you make a decision, because now you're like, look, I want my world to be in my hands. I'm tired of things being shaken up because I depend on other people, or I'm tired of having the same situations come about all the time. That's where the boredom comes in. You literally take the deceit like a champ and move forward, because you've already been in this cycle a lot of times and you're tired of it. You're like, I want something new. The only way for me to make something new happen is to do something new. I'm bored with doing the same stuff. I'm tired of attracting the same people. I'm tired of attracting the same situations and praying for something different. Boredom. What is clarity for boredom? Oh, I thought a card flipped. Clarity for boredom. Oh, they did. All of your messages come out at one time. We have the High Priestess, the Five of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Hermit. So whatever this truth is, it causes you to go into the hermit mode, and then you begin to reflect on a lot of different things. With the Hermit and the Moon here, water signs, I feel that this week is honestly just a reflection week. You may be feeling more introverted than usual. You're going to kind of be going inward, because now you've seen whatever this is. The light has been shined on it. The revelation has come in. You're like, what do I do with this information? How am I going to move with this? How do I use this information to make growth in my life? You're going to start reflecting, and it causes you to get into your High Priestess, because now you're trying to manifest what it is. You're going to be manifesting and attracting things based on your intuition. So you're no longer going to be, you're choosing not to repeat the cycle. This week, you've made a decision not to repeat the cycle. The challenge is going to be to not get caught in the Five of Cups, because you're going to be sad about whatever this deceit is. And it's going to be easy to focus on the fact that this always happens to me. I've never been able to find people that I love and that love me and that want to be around me. And I've never had a friend that was true. Like, if you instantly go into that mode, then that is instantly what you will be attracting, because that's where you put your energy. But if you decide to move into the Three of Wands energy and say, you know what, this happened, but there's blessings in the pain. There's beauty in this struggle. There's beauty in this deceit. It happened, but I'm glad it happened now. So now I'm awakened to the fact that someone was being dishonest with me, or I'm being dishonest with myself, and now I can act accordingly. Now I can take spiritual steps. Now I can move in line with what it is that I need. So you shut yourself down, and you get into that mode of thinking and trying to reflect on, how do I move differently? What do I do to change the situation? How can I use this deceit in a positive and uplifting way, so that I don't find myself broken because of a situation that came about? You're seeing now that the universe does bring you challenging situations, and that everything happens for a reason. So I feel like once you find out whatever the light is, once it comes out, you instantly start reflecting on, what is the message behind this? What lesson do I need to learn? And also, guys, be on the lookout for feathers, birds, whatever kinds of birds that you see. That are major confirmation for you. Some of you guys may have birds as your spirit animals. If you do not know what your spirit animals are, I do provide that service, so you can go ahead and email me, and we can book that, and we can find out your spirit animals. I can tell you your guides that are surrounding you. If it's something that you're interested in, please email me and we can make that happen. But birds are very significant for you right now, because there's feathers in this card, and I didn't pay attention to it normally, but yeah, feathers, birds, anything that has to do with birds. You may be seeing birds a lot. You may be seeing feathers on the ground. That's confirmation from the universe that you're protected. You are okay. You're going to move forward and accordingly, and you're protected. The situation came to help you grow, not to break you in any way. So you're not going to have to fear whatever consequences you think are coming of this. The deceit happened and it hurts and it sucks, but now you know how to move accordingly. The universe taught you this. It's a lesson. Take it, put it in your basket. Invention. Wow, Two of Swords. Yeah, you guys have decisions to make. Clarity for invention. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, I didn't even show the Two of Swords. Five of Swords. Last but not least, the Tower. I knew it was going to come. All right, guys. So this week is all about that introspection that I said, whatever the light is being shown, and then you make your decision from there. The decision that I feel you guys are making is a tower moment. It's leading to a tower moment. You're now you're allowing that old foundation and those old thoughts and paradigms and relationships to fall. You're letting them go because you're realizing that I've been building a rocky ass foundation. The foundation that I've been building on, these people that I thought were for me are not for me. This job that I thought was for me is not for me. Like, I've been building on a lie. So now it is time for me to let this lie fall. It's time for me to make the decision, and I'm going to recreate my life so that it better reflects my truth, so that it better reflects who you are. And you're working on that. That this week you're going into that introvert mode so that you can get clear on what it is that you want. And you're aligning with your truth. Some of y'all may be dealing with air signs and fire signs, because air and fire, there's a lot of wands and there's a lot of swords here. But the Five of Swords is saying that you're walking away. Look, and he's leaving two people there. He dropped those swords for them. He's like, whatever, I'm about to dip out. You're going to walk away from it. You're going to let the tower fall. And I'm not telling you that it's going to be easy, because it's not. Because when you walk away from something that you thought was meant for you, it hurts. You thought it was meant for you. So obviously it's going to hurt. But you're deciding that this isn't going to happen to you again. You're like, okay, so I seen what steps I took, and that's how I got to this situation. I need to make opposite moves and be more cautious and move differently with my heart. But you're allowing this tower to fall, and anything and anyone in it that doesn't belong with you. And so, and that may not even be another person outside of yourself. It could just be that you realize, like I said, the revelation came that you've been having negative thoughts. And now you're like, I don't want to build the same life that I've had for this long. I literally need to let this tower fall so I can call in and attract something else, something different than what I've been doing. Because what I've been doing has led me to nowhere. What I've been doing has led me to feel this way, and I can't even do it anymore. You're rebuilding your foundation. The tower comes in and you rebuild your foundation. You are inventing a life that is a better reflection of your truth. That means that you are going to be attracting friends that are better aligned with your truth, relationships that are better aligned with your truth, careers that are better aligned with your truth. And honestly, I feel like it's time for y'all to make a major move, water signs. It's time for you to do something out of the norm for yourself. If you've been thinking about leaving the state that you're in, it's time for you to start researching and figuring out how to get away from there. If you've been thinking about quitting that job, it's time for you to start applying to other jobs. If you've been thinking about breaking up with someone, it's time for you to break up with that person. There's revelation coming in. There's stuff happening, and it's all for a reason. Ace of Wands. Yeah. Everything that's happening right now and all these feelings and thoughts that you are having right now, they're all for a very divine reason. The truth is being revealed. Leadership. The Hanged Man. Two of Pentacles. So now you have a reading filled with twos. Yeah, there's 3 5s, 3 2s. There's hella change surrounding you. Last card for leadership. Shout out to my water sign brother. He got me these cards for my birthday. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Okay, air signs. I'm so sorry. Water signs. Ace of Wands. You're taking the lead of your life. You're starting to speak your truth and get spiritually aligned, and you're now realizing what you have to do. You've been stuck. I'm not going to lie, but you ain't stuck in a negative way. Doesn't he look illuminated? Like you're getting that introverted mode, and it may feel like you're being stuck, but you're making moves. You're trying to figure out, how do I do this? How am I going to move from over here to over here? Because I need to elevate. I need to change the circumstances. I need to change the dynamic. This revelation, this truth is going to change the week for you, and it's going to make you realize that it is time for you to make major moves. It's time for you to do something completely different because you're not happy with the way that things have been flowing. You want to create a life that is Queen of Swords, that is aligned with your truth. You want to move in a way that is better aligned with your truth. You're tired of juggling and trying to be two different things. You're tired of staying trapped in cycles and repeating the same shit that you should have been done with. And it's divine timing. That's the fact of the matter. The universe is putting this exact situation in your life for a specific reason. Now it is time for you to wake up and invent your life and take the lead. Take the lead and make things that are going to serve you because they're aligned with your truth. They're not aligned with the lie that you've told yourself or that someone else has told you. You're now waking up to your spiritual truth, and you're hanging upside down, but you're becoming illuminated. People aren't going to know why you're being so introverted this week. Like, oh, what's wrong? I've been texting you. I thought you would want to hang out. You're like, I don't know. And that's another thing. Move in silence, water signs. Everybody, because with the deceit surrounding you, I feel like whoever you're around, whatever the truth is, even if it's family, not everybody is rooting for you. So not everybody needs to know what plans you're making. It's time for you to make plans and act accordingly. And not everybody needs to know your plans. Sometimes it's best to just let them see the results of them. But I feel heavily that a big move is on the cards for someone. So sorry about that. But a move is in the cards. Somebody is tired of the circumstances that they've been living with. Someone is tired of the situations being the same, and of the fake friends, and of the heartbreak, and just all of the negative energy that's been surrounding you and your relationships. And so it's time for somebody to have a change of location. And I don't mean like move apartments. I mean, it's time for somebody to start really researching states, like researching different countries, whatever it is that you need to do. Maybe it's not financially in the cards for you to move, but maybe you need to talk to your job to see if there's an option for you to transfer or join the military. I'm not saying just join the military to travel, but I'm saying for somebody, you've been thinking about it. It's time for you to go ahead and start making moves to do so, because where you are, you've done all your work there. The situation is done. It's time for you to let it go and move on. Where you are, the situation is done. It is time for you to move on. You've tried, and maybe that's the deceit. Maybe you've said, oh, I can make it work here. It's not that bad. You don't want to live somewhere where you say it's not that bad. It's time for you to move where you're like, I'm happy to be here. I love my life. I love where I'm at. And you've grown. You've evolved. You don't align with where you were anymore. And it's not going to make sense to everyone. But the fact of the matter is, it isn't everyone's life. So it's time for you to start awakening to your truth and acting accordingly, water signs. Are there any other messages that the water signs need to hear at this time? Any other messages for my water signs? Whoa, that is a lot of messages. Wow, the Six of Cups. Yeah, you guys are finally moving into emotional stability and balancing and grounding yourself in a different and a new way. I love to see that the Six of Cups is here because now is the time. You're going to, once you release this and move away from this old cycle, you instantly get back to your happiness. You find happiness if you've not had it before. Once you decide and this truth is revealed, and whatever you decide to act accordingly and take different steps, you literally awaken and grow in a different way. Look at how happy the Six of Cups is. It's balanced in all areas. I'm shocked that the Ten of Cups isn't there. But it's time, water signs. It's been a long time coming. This truth, this revelation that you received this week, it's big and you need to act accordingly. It's time for you to do something different. All right, guys, we're going to get our meditation in, and then I'm going to let you guys go. Let's get the frequency pulled up. The frequency, you guys are awake. Oh, wow. You're meditating to the awakening frequency, which is beautiful. All right, guys. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Out. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3. Out. 1, 2, 3. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Breathing in. Out. Breathing in. Out. Breathing in. Out. Breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. You are love. You are peace. You are whole. You are protected. You are guided. You are the universe. All right, water signs, that has been your weekly reading. I love you guys. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Also add me on social media. And I will be back later this week to do another Divine Feminine reading, the Attracting Life Beyond Your Dreams series. And I also have started doing Divine Soulmate readings. So I'm really looking forward to it. I love you guys. Namaste.